I'm here with Jason Rego, the facility manager at Riverwoods, and I'm just going to ask Jason a few questions about his experience so far with College for America. How are you, Jason?
Great. How are you, Dan?
Good. Thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Sure thing.
The first question, I guess, why did you join College for America?
I joined College for America primarily for just to achieve a goal that I've always put off. I think for communication sources and availability that's out there in my field that I wasn't aware of with the LinkedIn accounts. Also joining a lot of these communities on the Google Plus network has really been an eye-opener that there's a lot of people that are going through the same things and same situations that I'm going through myself. So it's pretty nice to feel that you're not alone during this journey.
Yeah, it's nice to see other people that are doing the same thing that you're doing. Totally agree. So what has anything surprised you about yourself since you've started the program?
There's a couple of things that have surprised me about myself. Basically, when I started, I said, I don't know how much more I can put on my plate at this time, but I want to try. I want to really give it a shot and give it 110%. But it's weird that you can make room for school and still be able to do everything that you need with all your responsibilities at home. So
Oh yeah.
it was an eye opener that it was actually achievable through this program.
I guess with that being said, other students, they have problems finding time and scheduling, especially when life gets in the way. So how do you think you've been able to accomplish this to be able to get all your schoolwork done as well as fulfill your other life duties, I guess.
For me, the best thing was to just set a pace and set my expectations weekly so I could see where I was to make sure I was staying on my target. And then also just pushing the comfort zone a little bit each time, that if I made it, great. If I didn't, I know I was still pretty close to where I wanted to be towards the end of this program. It just kept me on my toes, and obstacles that come up are inevitable, but if I kept a certain pace, I know that I would be achieving this goal at the end of this course.
Yeah, so you've been kind of setting your plan and moving along according to your plan. That's really neat. Some students also say that even with the plan, it's difficult to commit. So you've done a great job committing to your plan. How have you overcome that challenge of setting your plan and committing to it?
Basically, for me, I use the calendar that works good for me on the Google Plus. That links to my phone, and I use that as my work as well. So that just gives me the reminders, kind of just making sure that I'm staying on task. And I think a big thing is that you can easily get sidetracked with daily stuff that you don't sign in, you don't pay attention to the website for a couple of days, and then you're 2 days farther behind. So I think it's a big deal to just spend some time every day just signing in, seeing what's going on, and doing some communication. At least if it's 10, even half hour a day, you're involved and you're not getting too far behind.
Yeah, exactly. That's great. That's great advice. What about your relationship with your coach? Have you been able to reach out to your coach? Do you think that this has been difficult for you, or could be difficult for some other students?
For me personally, it's been great. My coach Gwen has been there the whole time. She's very open to suggestions, ideas, and she's very, very, very easygoing to say, she's there to support. Has great words to just, pick you up if you're down a little bit, because it is new and it's a lot at once.
Yeah.
But the coach has been great for me.
That's good to hear. One last question. Do you have any advice for other College for America students that are just starting out the program?
Yeah, the advice I would give is just to jump in with full 2 feet, put 110% into it. It's going to seem overwhelming at first, but if you choose and pick the tasks that you can accommodate as your schedule goes further, that's the best way to do it, is to set a schedule, stick to it, and be part of the community and course, at least 4 to 5 times a week, and put allotted block times so you can concentrate on your work every week. Because you're going to have vacations that come up, you're going to have obstacles that come up, but if you put that time in ahead, you'll have that extra time when needed at the end of it. So I would definitely commit into a schedule and stick to a timeline.
Yeah, definitely. The theme I'm getting here is time management.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It comes down to time management. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jason. That's all all the questions I have for you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.